It is without question or hesitation that I stand here to enthusiastically endorse Senator Marty Connor for re-election. And I do so for several different reasons. I'm going to start with something that happens when colleagues have worked together. Senator Connor has represented a large swath of Lower Manhattan for quite a while. When I came into office, I was fortunate enough to represent a part of Lower Manhattan as well. And together, during the terrible time of September 11th, Senator Connor and I worked together hand in hand on the tragedy that befell Lower Manhattan. I want to say that Senator Connor was incredibly engaged and brought not just resources, but comfort and solace to the residents of Lower Manhattan and to the people who own businesses, small especially, as well as large businesses in Lower Manhattan. And that kind of dedication and hard work and empathy, frankly, is incredibly difficult to replicate. Now, I was to lose Lower Manhattan, though of course I have a philosophy. I have it with Senator Kruger as well and Senator Schneiderman after redistricting, which frankly hasn't been under our control. We all get to share territory that we pick up from each other. And so it's been my great pleasure to continue to work with Senator Connor since I lost that part of Lower Manhattan, which he now represents. Now, some of you may have heard that I'm gay, and that is true. And even before I served with Senator Connor, he has been unwavering in his support for the LGBT community. And when I say unwavering, I mean a leader, and brought other people in our conference to the realization that civil rights for every community is civil and human rights for every community. And again, Senator Connor is someone who doesn't tell other Democrats, run away from these issues. Far from it. He has encouraged my colleagues to embrace the issues of fairness and equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender civil rights. From when the Sexual Orientation Non-Discrimination Act or the Gay Rights Bill was on the agenda of the New York City Council, Senator Connor was there. Until today, when marriage is on the agenda, when rights for people of transgender experience are on the agenda, and frankly, also when the issue of dignity for all students and safe schools, including for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender students, is on the table, Senator Connor has been a leader in the conference, not just by talking the talk, but by getting other members of the conference to get on the team for full civil rights. I've worked with him on tenants issues. I've worked with him on issues having to do with small business. I've worked with him on waterfront issues. You name the issue, I have worked with Senator Connor on those issues. He's a strong and clear and unwavering progressive voice in the New York State Senate. That is exactly the kind of voice that we need to keep there. It's been an incredibly important voice while we've been in the minority, and it is going to be a strong and powerful progressive voice when we are in the majority. I urge everyone in this district to send Marty Connor back to the New York State Senate so that we can do all of the jobs, so that we can accomplish all of the policy goals that we need to accomplish, and we need him to be there. So make sure you send Senator Connor back to the New York State Senate. Thank you.